What's up YouTube? Jason here in the garage with another install video. Today I'm installing the Hammerhead Forged Aluminum rear brake lever on a 2014 KTM 300. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you've seen my bike take more than a few tumbles, and the result of some of those tumbles is broken parts. And today, that broken part being replaced is the brake lever. As you can see, my current one is pretty banged up. It's actually bent to the point of pushing into my clutch cover. And I've actually broken 2 clutch covers with this setup here. So it's past time to replace this brake lever with a new one. And I'm hoping the one from Hammerhead is much stronger and saves me from replacing clutch covers. All right, so first thing you want to do is you're going to want to pull off the brake return spring from the clutch cover. Pop that off, slide that out just like so, set it aside. Next, you're going to want to take off this bolt right here. I have fastway pegs with some camber on them, and so I have to take off the spacer bolt on the back that gives those pegs some upward tilt and let those droop down. And so this is a T45 Torx, and there's a 1/2 inch nut on the back that you're probably going to want to put a wrench on. Oops. All right, with the nut off the back, we'll pop that through, set that aside, and then this guy comes out that way, and that's it. All right, here is the shark head or hammerhead, whatever you want to call it. New brake lever. It's a little more straight. So you're going to end up transferring over the I guess the travel stop as well as the plunger that's going to push on, and then you also have to put your tip on there. And the tip has 2 spots it can go. It can go kind of fore and aft, depending on how big your foot is. I have a size 13 foot, so I'm going to put it as far away as possible. As you can see, there's 3 holes in both of these, so you really have 3 positions. You can put it pretty close to the boot, right in the middle, which I imagine would be kind of a standard distance, and you can put it further out. And like I said, I have a size 13 boot, so I'm going to put it further out. Tighten those down to standard German torque settings, aka Guten tight. You're going to want to transfer over your plunger as well as your stop. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of put this in here and run it down pretty good ways, and I'll adjust it when it gets on the bike. But basically, when it pivots, it'll hit something, and so you can set it to where that won't go up very high. And then you're gonna want to put your plunger back on there. I don't know what that thing's really called. I'm just calling it a plunger. And that is the Hammerhead Forged Aluminum brake lever ready to be installed. Also in this optional is the, I guess this would be the safety cable for the brake. You pull it through here, run it through that hole, run it back into, what do they call this, like a ferrule or something? It's got a name. And then you would crimp that, and then you would mount this to your frame or to the other side of the bike somewhere. I'm probably not going to use it. I don't know that I would need it, but it's there if you want to use it. And you could, you can pull out of this ferrule as well, pull some slack that way, and just loop it around the bike somewhere. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't really think I have need for it, but that's how you would do it. You would, crimp those down once you got it set to where you wanted to. It goes on just like it came off. I'm going to slide this guy through. Make sure you get the plunger up in place First, put your bolt through here, the nut on the back side, reattach your spring, and you'll be ready to go. I'll be making the adjustment back here as I put it on. I have some other work to do, so I'm not going to bolt it on just yet, but it's that easy. Like I said, you'll adjust the bolt back here to prevent it from going up. What you don't want is you don't want pressure on this plunger all the time, because you don't want those brakes engaged all the time, because they'll get super hot. So you want to have just enough play that it's not applying pressure on the brakes, but you don't want so much that it's coming way up here. So all in all, I think this piece looks really great. I mean, it looks good. The construction feels solid. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out on the trail. I've got a little bit of space back here again, and I think before I also had too much play. I think before it was coming up too high, and that may have been why I destroyed so many covers. So I have a Southern engineered clutch cover repair that I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram of, that you guys will get to see until I can afford. I think I'm going to go with the Recluse aluminum clutch cover, even though they don't have a Recluse clutch, just because those Recluse covers are notoriously strong. So, but anyway, that's it. That's the Hammerhead Forged Aluminum brake lever on a 2014 KTM 2-stroke. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Enjoyed the Crash Hard Enduro community. Thanks, guys.